Okay, this is a team that made it to the conference finals last year without him. So now when they insert you into the lineup, it got to be make everybody better, make everybody comfortable. When you go 7 for 22, you can't turn around and go 8 for 22. You got to get off the ball. And then when you go to the press conference and say, I should have took 30 shots, what do you think the other 14 guys are in the car going home saying? We can't wait till this guy gets out of here. We'll help him pack his bag.
Ever had a 3-game stretch like this in the playoffs, and how mentally challenging is it?
What do you mean?
Have you ever had a shooting stretch like this? I think it's now at this point 19 for 62.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? I'm a basketball player. Prepare the right way. Like I said, it's a little different when your rhythm is challenged every play down. You're being picked up full court. They're doing things to test you, and the expectations on me are going to be sky high. And I try to utilize their aggression against them and still put my teammates in great positions while still being aggressive. I'm trying to do it all. So, for me, the 22 shots, I should have shot 30. It really not great of a shooter. So I think that just the consistency of just going at it, staying aggressive. Not great of a shooter. So
that so much of what Milwaukee did in transition last night comes off of bad Kyrie shots where everyone on the Celtics is basically standing flat-footed and watching, and here go the Bucks in transition. But you and I can see that. All of us can see that. Why can't the Celtics do something about that?
Well, the guy that's doing it is the person that's not acknowledging it. That's Kyrie Irving. And I promise you, correct me if I'm wrong, Seth and Jay, the body language of the players when you take a bad shot, shoulders just slump, Greeny, like, oh, my goodness. And then all of a sudden, the other team is out in transition.
Yeah, looked at Woon. If he's calling himself a basketball genius or I don't care or whatever, how about this, Kyrie? Just take the $25,000 fine. You make $250K a game and do yourself a favor and don't say anything. Less is more.
But also,
because he makes it worse.
Correct. And when you say I should have taken 30 more shots, a guy like Terry Rozier became Scary Terry in the playoffs last year. Okay, that means I'm taking less minutes to sacrifice for you. So you can't go there and say that. It's an indictment on being a leader.
Yeah.
You left the court a few seconds before your teammates, before the game was over. What did you think in those seconds going into the locker room?
the game was over.
I'm sorry, isn't it Brad Stevens' job to mold his plan to the players that he currently has? If you make a trade for Kyrie Irving and you know that he's an ISO-type player, wouldn't you build a system that is conducive for Kyrie Irving to be aggressive? This is a bigger indictment on Brad Stevens than it is on any other player for me, because you have all the talent in the world to win. And I understand, like, you have to find a way. He might be brilliant at X's and O's, but it doesn't seem like he's brilliant at meshing personality.
So I'll be the first to say that this is, as far as any other year that I've been a head coach, it's certainly been the most trying. I think I did a bad job. Like, at the end of the day, like, as a coach, if your team doesn't find its best fit together, that's on you. And so I'll do a lot of deep dives into how I can be better.